Hi, engineer partner. We are the group number three. The group number three is made up for Ian Cedeño, Ivan Vega, Aaron Arce, and me, Ken Rosero. Can you talk about optimal lighting distribution in the single family house? In the single family house, I have the two construction floor of story. Um, the content in the slides in the presentation is the introduction, tutorial model, lighting standards, lighting installation, lighting simulation, and lighting optimal in the different areas. But is the conclusion is the last slide. Okay, the introduction. I have the different definition for the software lighting, first model, and the optimization. In the software, the lighting is software designing. The case of the Linux project allows you documents that refer the result obtained for through the realistic and visualization, and create a library for all the works lighting manufacturer. In the lighting is powerful tool, called completely and for the environments and highly details, influence the mode, and improve the function of the space. In the first model helps to identify the existing light deficiencies in the project, enhance optimize lighting in the environment, and the lack of intensity of the lightings in fixtures. Helps to correct the errors and the better implemented lightings is the definition for the first model. And the last is the optimization. The optimization refers to the ability to adjust on the preferred lighting design to achieve optimal result in terms of illumination level, informativity, their relation with the environment and the different areas. Okay, the next analysis is the architectural model. And the architectural model has the two floors in the project, and the first floor is made up of several rooms of the seven environment. We are the living room and dining room and main suites, strange kitchen, hotel room, or the room service, and the bathroom. Well, the lighting, aside the lighting of the stadium part, the garden is the illumination area in the stadium. Uh, in the second floors, I have the five rooms or five environments. The main ones begin is the street rooms, staying on the shared bathroom. Is this why we were able to identify areas of the house and implemented the proper lighting for the age and the environment? In the architectural model, the, the height of the slab is 3 meters and the lighting height is 2.5 meters. The total construction area is the 113 square meter. And the length of the length of the metal we are the age for 10 and metal long is the first floor, the first story. In the second floor of story, at the length of 7.7 is square meters is the area total in the second floor. Uh, this is architectural model and the introduction for project and the group number 3.
Hi, I'm Ivan Vega, and now we're talking about lighting standards. For lighting design, it is crucial to adhere to an standard code. In our case, specific, we're from Ecuador and we follow the NEC to ensure electrical efficiency in our designs. Uh, we are following the NEC HSEE for electrical efficiency, and however, the software we're using, Dialux, doesn't align directly with our regional or country standards. Instead, it follows some international codes as mainly the European standard, the UNE, also ISO, and some about ANSI, the American standard. Uh, as designers, we will reference with the neck for compliancy. But since we start using our design, so we when start designing and execute our model in Dialogues, which is based on these international standards, our final design we will reflect it in all these codes. Here we have some examples of maximums, recommended, and optimus looks presented in our standard code, the neck. The neck also is based sometimes or most of the times on international codes as the UNE. For example, the Optimus looks in office or study room. It is based on the European code where they talk about office for technical drawers. So we're using international codes, some like in our region. Lightning selection. We work with three luminaries. This is the pendant light, which had a highest rated power. It is like 100 watts. That's the minimum. No, that's the value. What's the power value reflected on neck? Around 100 watts. And this has the most luminous efficacy, like more lumens per watt. Uh, then we have a recessed light or downlight and a rectangular light. These two recessed lights has a less power and a good luminous flux, but that does not has the luminous efficacy as the pendant light. But as we will see, the shape of how the pendant light focus the light, it is like a problem because it doesn't it is like doesn't like it is like focus it uh, on a minor area that the other lights we will use. In lighting location for the low floor, there is a pendant light like in the middle of the kitchen and the living room, another pendant light in the middle of the stairs and the kitchen. Then we have recessed lights on the pumping room and the room on the bottom. and there is a pendant light in the bathroom and two rectangular recessed lights on the bedroom in the low floor. And in the top floor, there is one pendant light on each room or on each zone. Thank you.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Ian Cedeño. I'm going to talk about the light simulation for this project of a house. Well, first we have for the simulation, if you can see in these other slides, we can see what is the distribution of the lights that our group chose for this area for the lower floor and for the top floor well, in the simulation is what is the simulation of the program like Dilux, yeah. Well, the simulation show to us how the lights will work for the different areas, for the living room, for the bathroom, for the room, principal for the principal door, and for the bomb room. Well, as you can see, we have a lot of dark areas. For example, the kitchen, the principal living room, the place where the people will eat or lunch, etc. In the other, well, but you will ask why we choose this distribution for the lights. Well, before to talk about that, we have in this slide how the lights will distribution. What is the distribution of the lights? You can see the distribution of living room. You can see in this graphic how the light works in different areas. We can see in the bomb room, the pump room, sorry, what these distribution areas have a good distribution for the light. We can see a lot in this part. You can see in the principal restroom how it distributes the lights. But if in this table, how can see for the restroom that we have a red area. But what is the meaning of the color red or the color green? Well, the program help us to see if the different areas have a good distribution. If the sorry, if the area is in color red, it it means that the area have a not good illumination or so hard illumination. We can see for example, in the kitchen, we have two 2175 Linux lights. That is the unit for the medition of the light. And if you can see in the principal restroom, we have a lot of illumination. And for the different areas, for example, in the living room, we have a low illumination. Can see in the graphic, for example, in this part that say 2025 Linux is the most part, and the lights can illuminate the area. So you can, for example, imagine that you are in the living room, okay? So if you are in the living room, if you are in this part, you can see well, no problem, okay. But if you walk to the kitchen, you can see only to this area. But if you walk to this part, you can see a lot. So what is the meaning of this? They have a lot of dark areas. For example, this part, we can see good in this part, and this other part is a normal. It's a normal area. Not have I mean, not have a significant area, but is very important to consider the dark areas for this part. You can see in this part, well, you have the potential of all the lights that we report in the low room, and you can see in the principal bedroom for other persons, we have in this part is another dark area. You can see in the living, no, sorry, in the bedroom but you want to open the clothes, you can see in the clothes, you can see the different things that you have there. So this is a problem for a person that a bit in this house. Well, next we have the second floor or the top floor. You can see what is the simulation of the lights for the bathroom, for the other rooms. Well, you see this, but what it means? Okay, in the graphic is most visible how the lights work. For example, in all the areas we have a red light. We now have a good distribution for the light in the different rooms. For the two bedrooms, well, three bedrooms, we have a bad distribution. In this area, we have a closet. Then we have this part, or for example, this part is have a dark areas. You can not see this part, but it's 25 Linux. So we have a lot of dark areas, and is that no good for the person that want to habit in this area? But why we choose this distribution for lights? Well, the program have a tool that help us to distribute the lights. For example, if you don't know where you want to put the lights, you can use this tool. While this tool is the automatic disposition for different areas. This tool help you to put the light automatically in different areas of the house. How it works? Well, you choose the light that you want, put this tool. Well, in first you need to put what is the room. What is the room for the house? In the program, you can say better. You have the different areas. This is the optimization of the distribution. My next partner will talk about that. But first, we have the tool of the areas, and you need to put an addition. You need to select what is the room, what is for the room. For example, we have different zones, airport, installation, ferretary, and this is the topic that you need to select, or well, we select for this because it have the living room, the sanitaries, the flex auxiliaries, and others. You select this tool, and next you need to put what is for what is the room. For example, in this part, they have the principal cleaning, so which is the principal cleaning for the pump room, and all the areas have a different distribution. But for what is the for what is help us because the different rooms need a minimum and maximum distribution for the lights. You cannot see well, okay, this is the bathroom, whatever light. No, you need to have for the normative. Different rooms have different normatives of what power of light need that room. For example, the living room, the bathroom, the principal area, etc. Okay, with this, we can see in this part how distribution the area. Okay, the program help us to distribute automatically the lights, but not every time is a good distribution. The program say, okay, you choose this light, okay, I will put it there. But it's not every time it's not a good distribution. The program process what is the automatic distribution for the program, what is the perfect distribution, but for a human, it's not a perfect distribution. You can see in the different areas that the program automatically chose, okay, this light is better here, this light is better here, this light is better here, but it's not the optimal light for a person. As you can see, we have dark area here, dark area here. That is the principal problem. So all groups say, okay, we need to fix that. So how we fix that, we see in the program what was the dark areas. For example, this part, and we say, okay, we need to put a better light here, better light here. We need to illuminate all this part for the person can see and not force the eyes because it's bad for a human, force the eyes to go. For example, imagine that you wake up in the night and you want to cook everything. You can see, for example, this part, you can see the stove, you can see this, you can see the refrigerator. So we need to fix that, but no fix whatever. Say, for example, okay, I want to put a light here, 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 here. No, you can do that. You need to a light that you need a light that have the have a good distribution areas according to the normative. As what I said, the normative is representative in red color and in green color. So we need a distribution light that complete all this in green color. So how we do that? We talk about that in the light optimization. Thank you.
6 point, lightning optimization. In the first instance, the lighting of the room was carried out on the first floor. We focused on having a large having land each room. However, we can see that at many points of the room, the light doesn't reach correctly. For example, in the ladder, in this part of the room. For this reason, we chose to change them for rectangular reset spotlights that consuming even fewer watts. The rectangular reset lighting consuming 14 watts in each room. On the second floor is the similar situation. The user handling lamps didn't distribute light correctly. There were changes of the rectangular reset and electric reset energies. Finally, in conclusion, Dialux, in short, is a comprehensive planning tool to provide you will all the features need in professional lighting design for free. You will be able to calculate and visually the lighting of interior or exterior areas. Lighting standards, international or national regulations are you provides that help the user have standards to follow when design lighting systems. Although they are very helpful, the design ends up be specific to each engineer. After the optimization, we noticed that the lighting was better distributed and reached the entering house. Like we can highlight that although the lighting performance is lower after optimizations, there isn't much difference compared to the total power consumed after optimization. Total power is reduced because weak optimization. Thank you.